This is the Moses Lake Police Department. The Moses Lake Police Department has a wide variety in processing, receiving, and all the legalities of upgrades here at the police station, which has a wide variety in people that are in consumption, MIPs, MICs, people that are on habitual offenses and process here at Moses Lake Police Station. They have a wide variety of stipulations and orders. You got restraining orders renewed every year. Restraining orders renewed every year. You got your MIPs, MICs, minor in possession, minor in consumption, and you got driving while suspended, and you got driving while the influence of drug paraphernalia and also baggies, anything 40 grams, is a felony. And this is the Moses Lake Police Department. Anything with baggies, bags, cellophane bags, scales, and primarily anything over 40 grams is a felony. Either if it's marijuana, methamphetamine, or cocaine, or heroin. Now remember, any of these varieties are medication or pills that are not in your name or not prescribed in your name, they're going to have you processed. And that's, her name is Jennifer Ephrata. Ephrata Courthouse. That's district, municipal. And don't forget, the courthouse, district court, she's on YouTube, Facebook, and that's the officers that stopped me outside the building here. They stopped me outside the building, and they're starting a, what would you say, a camera, body cam, and the request for the body cam, that's Jessica, she's Asian. And the first name, last time I was hit by a trailblazer at 101 Broadway, right in front of Dana Law Firm. And there was 9 dispatch calls, 911 dispatch calls to 411 South Balsam Dispatch Unit, Moses Lake Police Station. That was on July 17th, 2012. White Trailblazer, 4-door. And it ran me over, and my body was underneath the rear wheel, and I have head damage as well from the asphalt. And they asphalted all this property, all this land here in Moses Lake, 13th District, and 13th District is here, and that's Judith Warnick and Dent, and that's Sandy Mary Cantwell and Patty Murray. And these keys are the keys to the post office, the buildings, the cars, the vehicles, connected to the UBI number 6027. And Andy Miller, CO, Benton, Washington, US 509-735-3591. Andy Miller, Administration Office. And the museum, there's artifacts, there's $2,000, $3,000 worth of museum artifacts inside Cimaron 5 INC and Sunset Acres, which is a pond, D6, D9, a Capoto, for plowing the fields and also moving the rocks and vegetation. And the burning permit going through Olympia, and that's Kim WYMAN, Secretary of State. And the Todd Levette and also Amber renewed the jewelry store permit here, the business permit here. Now this is Moses Lake Parks and Rec. Remember, this Parks and Rec, and they have recreational activities. And it's 8 to 5, Monday to Friday. Aquatic centers, recreational activities. And this is the truck rifle. The June 6th softball tournament's over with, and who won? On the tournament, no trophies handed out?
Not that I know of.
Is it going to be on the newspaper, the clippings? Who won? No? This is 9411 South Balsam. Dispatch number is 762-1162. Business is 764-3877. 764-3887 and 76211. And this is the Lewis Lake Police Department 411. My doctor took the blood and I gave him the first name and last name. Oh, Jennifer, for prosecutor over Freda. I went over there and talked to the district court and whatnot, left a message, but I gave him, I ran my first name, last name, and I left a lot of messages. But anyways, she just said she'd take care of all the situation, and I said it took 3 hours to get that documentation.
Okay.
Jessica wrote the name after agent to get the body cam or whatever, and then he was in the back holding cell, going over the body cam and stuff, whatever. Because whatever, I said, I was hit by a trailblazer. I brought the Washington State Collision Report from what I got from you guys. It's a CD that's burnt. Has all the photos, pictures, and dispatches from 7/17/2012. Okay. And it's a Washington State Collision Report, and I asked if they can burn it. And I want to have her burn it.
Okay.
And then, who won? Who won the game yesterday?
It was on.
Is it in the paper?
Tuesday, and actually the sheriff's department did.
And the newspaper clippings?
It was in the newspaper. I think it's out there, or we might have them in one of these if you want to take a look at these.
Yeah, I was going to give it to the prosecutor.
So did you have questions about body cam, Felix?
Oh, yeah. I don't know. That was Jessica said something about the body cam.
Body cam for what?
I don't know. I sat here. I said, I know warrants for my arrest. And I didn't do nothing wrong. I was turning the I told the doctor I turned the 24-hour fitness key in. And he told me not to come back there ever again. So I brought the key back to City Hall. My laptop was broke. Police report needs to be filled out. And then I need to give it to the insurance and then give it to Staples because I got insurance. And then they just kept on starting problems. I said, well, I need a court date, court hearing, and I have no outstanding warrants or restraining order or nothing. I have no non-compliance, no drug, no convictions, no paraphernalia, I have no tattoos. I'm no criminal. I didn't kill no cop, and I'm not in investigation for killing any cop.
What is it that you need from me right now?
I'm just saying that documentation, I'm going to submit it to Jennifer. I'm going to give that copy to...
A copy of what, though, is what I want to know.
It's a document that says trespass. I've never been in there for 4 years, but they didn't give me an interval of time to never come back. But
Colton talked to you about this the other day.
Yeah, I know. I'm just letting you know. I was telling the prosecutor, I was telling Jennifer everything, and she told me to go over there. She gave me directions to go on Basin Street to go where she was at, and I went in there. I said, well, I got the piece of paper. You can take the body cam. You can put me in the holding cell, and we can take care of it. And I'll take the laptop and use everything, and you can call mother and father and dispatch the number and find out. Mr. Hanson can come to the State Patrol office, talk to the prosecutor himself, and Andy Miller talk to himself and get the body cam and the phone records. And he wouldn't do it. He wouldn't put me in the holding cell. He wouldn't do nothing. Oh, I have no problem. I wanted the document. It took 3 hours. I had to go walk to Wheeler Road and then talk to Washington State University, all the students and the vets, the Vietnam vets. And they asked me what happened. I said, I was hit by a trailblazer, and he didn't believe me. And I was doing a Washington State Collision Report with Sophie upstairs and Dick Dean upstairs before.
That report we no longer have. You need to get it from the State Patrol. That's been
Right. I know. So I gave that all information to her, and I said, yeah. He said I was lying, and I gave her name's Amanda Spain, Integrated Service in Othello and Adams County. Those are all sheriffs. You did attack me. You parked your vehicles at 1344 and then walked across the chief of police backyard, and the backyard where the white vehicle and the blue vehicle is at, undercover chief police officer for Othello, and attacked me. And then they dragged me in the bowling alley, dragged me into 1344 Base Insurance Company by Mr. Finch Lynch owns it. Golden Finch owns that, not Sean R. Logan, the mayor of Othello. And then they attacked me on mayor's property. 10505. I'm just saying, it took me 3 hours to get that document when he could have gave it to me in a minute. I just said, why did it take so long to do that? It was so simple. I have no outstanding warrants, nothing.
You need to.
He was treating me like a.
Like that, about that.
Yeah, I was like, what? What? I didn't do nothing wrong. And I didn't steal nothing, and they're going through my bag, going through my property, and taking stuff out, and going through my stuff out. When I went into the registration, he's a red-headed hair individual with a beret hat, the black hair with purple hair, no more purple hair now, it's just black, and this janitor service lady, and also Dylan. And then when they said, oh, can I talk to you for a minute? What? You should have talked to me a long time ago. I wouldn't even came back ever again. I mean, they only take a minute to do a document, and he wouldn't do none of that, any of that. It took so long, so I'll give all that information to the prosecutor. I have nothing to hide. And then he tried to stop me for talking to you guys and the chief of police. I had just simple. It took a minute, not 3 hours. Could have wasted.
So again, no, what is it that you need from us?
What exactly can I provide for? He said use a business office. Can I use your work source to get the copies and then submit it from there, from that fax there? He said I can use you guys. I can.
No, the library.
I'm not dealing with the library. That's Tim Furman. Tim Furman from Baudet Library at Big Bend College. That's Ben Furman. Amanda Furman and then Tad Levet will do it. They run the jewelry store. So, yeah, I was just asking, do I have to go any process?
I don't know if WorkSource will let you or not.
Oh, WorkSource does all the time. Just saying, I was just asking, is there a legal you want me to go to Dawn Law? Or is there a legal site where you have to do the memo or submit it? Anything special? Because
No, just send
okay, that's what I was asking. Thank you.
Thanks.
Yep.